Hi everybody, it's Cindy the Scrapologist. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things paper crafts, junk journals and scrapbooks and cards. I realized the other day that I haven't done a flip through of one of my mini albums in a while. And so I wanted to do that. I'm going to do a flip through of this one that I just made for a lovely customer in a minute. But this was a custom order. And I thought this was a good opportunity to talk about the custom order process. How do you order a custom mini album or junk journal from me? So the first thing that happens is you go to my shop and I have a whole wide variety of styles and sizes of mini albums in my shop. So this happens to be one. I have this is a bit of a larger one, and the insides are all different on each one. It depends on what size photo you would like and how thick you want it. This is another style, and I have some that accommodate anywhere from, well, they all accommodate 4 by 6, and some of the albums also accommodate up to 8 by 10. So the first thing you do is choose the size and the style of album that you want. And then we'll have a series of emails back and forth. I want to hear all about what you're looking for in the album, who it's for, what themes do you like, what colors do you like. And then so for example, in the case of this one, this lovely customer wanted to have a gift for her friend, a and wanted more of a masculine album, and he had a whole range of interests. So many we had to sort of pare them down to just a couple. He loves to travel, he loves the color blue, and he loves the ocean. So we decided to go with those three themes. We pared it down to that, and I selected some papers that I thought would look nice in the album that she chose, on the album that she chose, and sent them to her in email. And she said, yes, I like that one. No, I don't like that one. And she chose three paper collections from Stamperia that go together just beautifully. So then I give you a price. I set up a custom listing for you, and I let you also know before you pay for the custom order and before I buy the supplies, how long is it going to take me to make that album. And that really depends on how many supplies I have to order and have shipped to me for your custom order. So all that's negotiable before you have to put any money out there, and then you get your own custom listing, and we continue to communicate from there. So let me just show you this album. I'm really pleased with the way it turned out, and the customer was so lovely to work with. So I have a leather travel plaque. I don't know if for want of a better word, it's not a label. I have the word travel on the side there. I have some chipboard. I did put a belt buckle and cut a piece of leather to go on here. It is a little big right now, but I wanted to have plenty of room for once they have filled it with photos, then this is going to be the perfect size. So this is expandable, the belt buckle. Her friend has his first initial of his name is T, so I put a little T Brad going through this belt buckle just for a little touch of personalization. And this is the album that she chose. The other thing is, I'm never sure if somebody wants photo mats. These are photo mats. If somebody wants them actually stuck into the album like this, so that the person will know where to put the photos, or some people don't want the pretty paper covered up. They want to decide where they're going to put these and what size photos are going to go, because see, even a smaller one would look beautiful there if you don't want to cover this up. She chose actually a combination of both. She wanted a couple of these photo mats put in here as an example to get them started, but most of these I'm just providing the photo mats and they can decorate the album together. What a fun project. And decide where they want the photos to go. And I had some little pieces of ephemera and journal cards and things left over, so those are going in here too, so that they can decorate together. And a couple more photo mats. And I did put a little bit of metal up here and a brad here, so there's little touches all throughout the album that I really hope that they will enjoy. This pulls out and has a place for a photo and a place for some journaling on the other side. I was thinking about this being sort of a travel theme, lots of places where they could put tickets and plain stubs, maybe pieces of ephemera, little documenting where the photo was taken, that kind of thing. I had that in mind as I was going through this. So this particular album has tons of things that flip up. There's at least 12, well, there's 6 of these pockets, and there's other pockets scattered throughout. At the top of every one of these pages is a pocket as well where things could be put in. And here's another little photo mat. This paper is just beautiful, and it was super fun making a masculine album. Sorry for the noise. There's a lot of motorcycles going by today for some reason. So here's another little flip. And there are 2 of these that are decorated where some journaling could go, and on the other side is room for photos. It's fun to have an album where you have all kinds of different sizes of photos, or you cut them with your scissors so that you have so you don't have everything's not 4 by 6. It adds a lot of interest, I think. Room for journaling here, another pocket, another pocket. Here's another place for a photo. This is more of a sea theme, this one, because he loves the ocean. Another place for a couple of photos with a pretty compass sticking out. Here's a little pocket here with a tiny envelope and a journaling card and a place for a little wallet-sized photo. And again, pocket and pocket. And I love this piece of paper, and I was so glad that she chose an album big enough that I could have this whole porthole on there, because I just love it. And there's a side pocket where a ton of photos could go. It goes like this, and then it flips up. So more room for photos here if they wanted to put a photo mat there. And you don't have to have photo mats. You can just tape the photos directly onto the paper too. This flips up, and there's a pocket here, and then this flips out, and I love this map, so vintage looking. Another side pocket here with room for 4 by 6s, more pockets, and another side pocket with room for photos. This flips open here, and some photos can be put in there, and then another larger pocket in the back where some things can be stuffed. So that, The Ocean is Calling. It has a faux leather spine. Most of my albums have either faux leather or denim or some kind of fabric on the spine, because if you just put paper, over time this area here of the book is going to, because it gets so much wear and tear, if you just have paper there, it's not going to last. And these are meant to be memories to pass on from generation to generation. So I do like to put fabric on the spine. So that's the custom order process. This is the album that I made for you, Marlena, if you're watching. I hope you love it. You've been a pleasure to work with, and I love custom orders. Feel free to contact me on thescrapologist.com, and we'll see what we can make for you. Until next time, bye.